continue as stated or as in place right now, or he could alter them to address the district attorney's concern.
If his decision is that this amounts to a violation of the conditions of the bond, Melissa, does that send a message to the other co-defendants, including Donald Trump? Does it serve as a warning?
It does. And this constant argument that we've seen is whether or not, when you are a defendant in a criminal case, yes, you do have First Amendment rights. You do have the freedom of speech. But when you have bond conditions that you have agreed to, as all of these bonds were consent bonds, and so these conditions were agreed to at the time, and you violate those conditions, then in that case, there are repercussions, there are consequences to violating those conditions. So a lot of times what we will see is, well, when you say don't intimidate or don't threaten, I didn't personally threaten anyone. I didn't intimidate anyone. Now, whether I posted something that led third parties to threaten or intimidate witnesses or co-defendants, knowing that that would likely be the outcome. And I think that's what the state's argument is going to be, that why else are you making these posts other than to get those reactions from your followers? And also knowing that those reactions or those followers will in turn threaten and intimidate witnesses and co-defendants, then I should not be allowed to say that. And so it is what amounts to threats, what amounts to intimidation is what these motions will continue to be about whenever there is an allegation that the conditions are violated.
Vaughn, we only have a minute left, but part of the legal team for Floyd's argument is that it was all unnecessary. The DA could have just picked up the phone, said we have a problem here, and they all could have worked it out.
Right. That is the argument from his defense attorney here. But at the same time, the district attorney, by going to the court, is sending a message not only to Harrison Floyd, but the other 14 defendants who have not entered plea agreements to this point. 4 individuals have, 15 have not. And so the message is, in the months ahead, either take a plea agreement, or if we find out that you violated the terms of your bond, we will come after you. And potentially, is on the line for Harrison Floyd, is spending the next 9-10 months in jail before his trial starts. That is a change of livelihood, especially for a man who has a family. And so this is a clear message that she is taking this very seriously. And something as simple, seemingly, as a social media post is enough for her to go to the judge to try to revoke that bond.
Vaughn Hilliard, Melissa Redmond, thank you both so much.